Hey everybody, so 343 released a new community doubles playlist, maps made by the community for the community, and they're pretty good. Unfortunately, 343 also made some minor updates to the game, and well, it broke a lot of stuff. So you're probably going to ask, Remy, what broke this time? And 343 removed Stockpile from Big Team Battle. I kinda like that mode, but apparently people don't, so 343 tried to remove it, and then about 2 hours later it was added back. Why? Well, no explanation was given, but I suspect when they removed the game mode from the game, the whole Big Team Battle playlist kept on choosing that game mode, and whenever it came up, it would crash the entire lobby. When 343 removed the game mode, it was still in the hopper, and the hopper is what actually picks the game mode and map, and when nothing was there, it would just crash the lobby. Now that's not all that happened. With the update they made, they completely broke all of the ranking system. So now when you win a game, you get no CSR, but when you lose 15. So people are losing hundreds and hundreds of CSR they work towards, and safe to say, people are not happy. There was a change to ranked, making flag captures from 5 to 3 on Argyle and the Pit, and that could have resulted in the change that we've seen. For these minor issues to have such a large effect on the game, can you imagine if 343 tried to make changes before they fixed the technical debt? Can you imagine how bad it would have been? Not only that, and it gets worse, but a lot of the community maps, when you walk over stairs, you desync, actually phase into the stairs. This got me killed more times than I can count, and for some reason, other parts of the map seem to be good, but stairs are a huge issue. I also noticed with this update, but even with my VPN, so it thinks I'm an American, so I get fast games all throughout the day, the skill-based matchmaking in the community doubles was so strict, I could not find a game. I purposely had to play with someone who was a gold or platinum level player, so I could actually find a game, and then it would give me 2 Onyxes anyway, and I would lose. If you're going to make the skill-based matchmaking that strict, you should let me play with whoever I want to play with, because if you're going to make it competitive, I want my competitive teammate to be as good as I am. There's no reason why I should get a really bad teammate. That completely ruins my experience and his experience, because he doesn't get any kills, and I have to try carry against 2 people in a 2v1, it just doesn't make sense to me. And I covered the skill-based matchmaking a couple days ago, and as soon as a new playlist comes in, just like I did with Lone Wolves when it first came in, the skill-based matchmaking was an issue again. Aside from all of that, the maps themselves are really good, they're very competitive, I love the themes of them. Cairo Station is one of my favorites, it looks beautiful, and it reminds me of the Halo 2 campaign. The other maps are also quite good as well, very small so it's very intense, very hectic games, and I quite enjoyed them. I also noticed this update brought changes to quick play, so the game modes and maps have been updated. There seems to be more variety in the maps you can get, which is great. Some Forge maps, some new Season 3 maps, and then some original maps like Bazaar has come back, which is good. 343 said quick play isn't going to have everything. Quick play is supposed to have the best maps and modes, the best combinations, and they're going to rotate some other ones in for variety. I would imagine when Season 4 rolls out, whichever map they release is going to be weighted heavily, so I'm going to be playing on the new map a lot. Now with the new playlist rotation, BTB Heavies was removed. But something that I noticed that I don't think anyone else did is that BTB Heavies allowed split screen up to 4 players. Now why this is so significant is regular Big Team Battle, the playlist only allows 2 players. I always thought this was a restriction. The original Xbox One couldn't handle 4-player split screen, but no, BTB Heavies allowed you to play 4 people local. It's the same with Rumble Pit. Rumble Pit, you can now search with your friends, you still can't do split screen at all, not even 2 people. Now this might be an oversight, but if you want people to jump on Halo Infinite, they're all hanging out on a couch and they all want to have fun together, Big Team Battle is probably going to be the go-to playlist, so please 343 allow 4-player split screen for BTB. BTB Heavies has shown it is possible, so it's something I'd love to see. Now as I said, BTB Heavies has been removed, and 343 sent out a survey basically asking us for feedback on what we thought of the playlist, what do we think of the combat workshop, and do we want to see more of these in future. And more or less what I said is yes, I'd love to see more combat workshop playlists in future. I don't mind them being rough and we give feedback to refine them. I would however change the name Combat Workshop because it took a while for people to notice it was BTB Heavies. Thankfully 343 listened to our feedback and actually changed the name of the playlist, and then it actually got a higher population. The Combat Workshop doesn't really sound amazing. I really think something with experimental or experiment and a cool adjective would go a long way into making the playlist more popular. As for Heavies itself, I think we can all agree that it was one of the best playlists 343 has released. It felt like true BTB. It was fun, lots of vehicles, lots of weapons, and a lot of mayhem. So it'll be interesting to see how 343 incorporates that into BTB going forward. I think we'd all love Heavies alongside the regular BTB, so time will tell. With all of that said, that covers absolutely everything that is happening with Halo Infinite. Some good and some quite bad stuff. Hopefully me making this video brings some awareness to things, especially as to why people are ranking down, losing CSR and ranked. That's terrible. As always, if you want to spread awareness and help this video reach as many people as possible, leave it a like, it does help out. But for now, thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.